Today I will show you how to remove Ubuntu from a dual boot scenario together with Windows 11. Have you tried turning it off and on again? We will start out in the Ubuntu, hit the start menu, then we go to disks, and this is to find out the Ubuntu partition. It's usually ext4 and it will say Linux file system, and we have to remember, okay, so this is 25 GB. We can now close the disk and we will restart and go into Windows. Here we can see the grub bootloader, and I will go to the Windows boot manager instead. When we are in Windows 11, we can right click on the start menu and go to disk management. Here in disk management we can see the different volumes. C: is of course Windows, and here is the partition that was Ubuntu. So this is about 24-25 GB. We will delete that volume, so we will right click and press delete, and here we will have to confirm with yes. The Ubuntu partition is now deleted and this is unallocated. What we can do now if we want is to extend the Windows back so it has the full size. So then we right click on the Windows, we do extend volume, hit next and finish, and then we got the full size on our Windows partition. To confirm this, you can just open a file explorer, and here we will see C: is gonna be 64 GB again. What we need to do now is to remove Ubuntu from the boot manager, and that we do by going to right click on the start menu again and open terminal with admin rights. Hit yes. Here we will go into the application called diskpart. When inside here we go list disk, we can see that we only have one disk, so we are going to select that by select disk and the disk number, which is 0. It's now selected, and after that we're gonna list the partition by list part, and we are looking for the system partition, which is usually 100 MB. So we will select that. Select partition 1, which is a system. It is now selected. And this one we are going to assign a drive letter. So I will type assign. Letter. Letter doesn't matter, it has to be someone that is free. I will go with K. Now we can browse to this disk by going into the task manager. So you right click, task manager, run new task and hit browse. Here we can select the PC, and we should now see the local disk with the drive letter that we assigned. We go into that, into the EFI, and here we can see the different boot options, and Ubuntu is still here. So we will just highlight that, press delete or right click and delete. Yes. And we are done. We can now close out of this, and we can remove the drive letter again because we are done with that drive. So we type remove letter equals K. It is now removed, and we can exit out of the disk part. Now I will restart this system to make sure that everything worked out fine. So I will just restart here. It's now restarting, and we can see that the group bootloader for Ubuntu is no more, and we are going directly into Windows. That was it, how to remove Ubuntu from a dual boot scenario with Windows. Like and subscribe if you learned something. See you guys, bye bye.